It's no secret that Hollywood is known for its glamorous lifestyle, but what happens when the glitz and glamour start to fade away? For Kim Basinger, her rise to fame was meteoric, but behind the facade of beauty, talent and success, Kim's life was filled with tragedy, struggle and heartache. Her childhood was marked by a series of pains. Her marriage to Alec Baldwin was tumultuous, and the Hollywood limelight brought a whole new set of challenges that pushed her to the brink of collapse. And in a shocking turn of events, she vanished from Hollywood, leaving her fans wondering what had happened. This is the shocking, untold truth about the life of Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger was born in Athens, Georgia in 1953, the third of 5 children. The Basinger family were Methodists, and her parents, Don and Ann, were very strict. Kim's father was a musician in a big band, and her mother was an actress and model. Although the Basinger family enjoyed a comfortable life, all was not well behind closed doors. Kim's mother suffered from anxiety and depression, which deeply affected Kim and made her become a timid child who was often in tears, scared that something bad would happen to her mum. Eventually, the fear became so intense that she started lying to teachers at school so she could be sent home to protect her mum. Adding to Kim's troubled childhood was her parents' separation when she was in her teens. Kim took it hard and later said that she felt like her whole world had come to an end when her family split up. Through all the pain, Kim found solace in music and dancing, which became a source of joy and comfort. She also developed a passion for modeling, which eventually led her to compete in the Athens Junior Miss contest at 16 years old and win it. This win was the start of Kim Basinger's modeling career, and although she initially rejected the offer to join prestigious Ford model agency, she eventually changed her mind and moved to New York. It proved to be a very successful move as her modeling career soon took off, commanding fees of $1,000 a day at the time, a top salary for a model in the 1970s. Whilst Kim was working as a model in New York, she also attended acting classes at the prestigious neighborhood playhouse. It wasn't long before her talent shone through, and she managed to land small roles in TV shows such as Charlie's Angels and Macmillan and Wife. But it was her role in the 1978 TV movie, Katie, Portrait of a Centerfold, that really made people sit up and take notice. The film was a huge success, and Kim suddenly found herself the object of Hollywood's attention. In 1983, with her career in full swing, Kim took on one of her most iconic roles to date, that of Sean Connery's Bond girl in Never Say Never Again. It was an opportunity she couldn't turn down, but it also came with a tremendous amount of pressure. Kim had to work hard to get into shape for the role, and her performance was widely praised by critics. The same year, she also took part in a notorious Playboy magazine shoot, which caused an uproar at the time, but it only served to make Kim even more famous. Kim's career was now in full swing, and she went on to star alongside Robert Redford in The Natural in 1984, for which she won a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress. This helped her land roles in more high-profile roles, with legendary directors such as Robert Altman and Blake Edwards. Kim was also in demand for her beauty and sex appeal, something she embraced wholeheartedly. She had a major starring role opposite Mickey Rourke in Adrian Lyne's steamy drama 9½ Weeks in 1986. The film shocked audiences with its explicit content, but it only served to increase Kim's fame even more. And as fame grew, she found true love in the person of Alec Baldwin. The couple married on 19th August 1993 in East Hampton, New York. Their marriage was a match made in Hollywood heaven. Then tragedy struck. Little did they know that just a few months later, their lives would be thrown into turmoil by an ill-fated deal that put Kim Basinger's career and financial future in jeopardy. It all started in May of 1991 when Kim passed on the lead role in a small Jennifer Lynch film, Boxing Helena, due to the subject matter being too dicey for her taste. In response, the film's producers sued her for breach of an oral contract 2 years later. After the court hearing, the jury in Los Angeles Superior Court told Basinger to pay the producers $8.9 million in damages, a staggering amount which at the time was more than twice her net worth. Stunned and with no way to make such a payment, Basinger filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on May 24th. She was now in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Her career and finances were in shambles. Kim's legal battle rumbled on for the next 7 years as she fought for her freedom from a movie deal that had gone sour. She refused to accept settlement offered by the producers and took her case all the way to the Supreme Court of California. The case ended in an out-of-court settlement when Basinger paid the producers a reported $3.8 million, representing the amount of money that would have been earned from her role in the movie had she not pulled out 3 days before shooting was due to start. With the case settled, Basinger won back her freedom, but the experience had a lasting effect on her. She was so traumatized by all that had happened that she suffered from agoraphobia, a condition that affects sufferers' ability to leave their homes. Although she had a brief bounce back and went on to star in many more successful films, including LA Confidential in 1997, for which she won an Academy Award, there's no denying that Kim's star had begun to fade as the year 2000 rolled in. The bankruptcy that she had declared in 1993, coupled with a series of failed business investments, meant that her finances were still in dire straits. She was forced to sell off many of her possessions, including her family home. Her movies were also beginning to flounder.
What are you trying to do for Diana?
Basinger received nominations for Worst Actress for 9.5 weeks, The Marrying Man, Final Analysis, Cool World, The Getaway, I Dreamed of Africa, and Bless the Child. Despite her Oscar win, the roles she was offered were increasingly of lesser quality. Things were also taking a toll on her marriage to Alec Baldwin, and in the year 2000, Kim filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences.
And I don't think Alec was emotionally or mentally available for that kind of talk.
And the couple went their separate ways in 2002. The split was acrimonious and bitter, with both parties attacking each other through the press. The custody battle over their daughter Ireland was particularly nasty, with Kim taking every opportunity to portray Alec in a bad light.
But here's the thing, and that is that I believe that 50-50 custody should be the default position for men who want and earn 50-50 custody.
The actor was so incensed that he penned an autobiography that included details of his tumultuous relationship with Kim. Alec and Kim eventually reached a settlement in 2007 when the court granted him joint legal custody of their daughter, with Kim maintaining primary physical custody. The experience had taken its toll on Kim, and her already fragile psyche was pushed to the brink. She retreated from the public eye, stopped taking roles, and withdrew into her own world. Kim's long-term battle with agoraphobia had become worse, and she rarely left her home, instead relying on mail-order grocery deliveries and a team of carers to help her get through the day. While Kim has never really fully recovered from her depression, in recent years, she's slowly returned to public life. She has taken on a few roles, including a recent supporting part in the 2017 movie 50 Shades Darker, for which she was nominated for Worst Supporting Actress at the Golden Raspberry Awards. Kim remains an enigmatic figure, and it's unclear whether Hollywood is ready to forgive her past transgressions and give her another shot at stardom. Regardless, she eventually found solace in an unlikely place: animal welfare and rescue. Kim turned to rescuing animals, finding comfort in taking care of creatures that were just as broken and hurt as she was. She found a sense of purpose in helping these creatures and made it her mission to advocate for animal rights. She joined forces with fellow actors Donna DeRico and Priscilla Presley, as well as Last Chance for Animals (LCA), to stage a powerful protest against the inhumane treatment of dogs in South Korea. In June 2019, the trio marched outside the Consulate General of South Korea in Los Angeles, demanding an end to dog meat consumption and increased animal welfare standards. The event was a huge success, and their message was heard loud and clear. This event marked the beginning of Kim's journey to redemption and inspired her to continue fighting for animal rights and welfare. Kim Basinger has come a long way since her struggles in the 1990s and continues to use her star power to fight for what she believes in. While she may never recapture the heights of her earlier success, it is clear that she is content with where she is now and will continue to stand up for animal rights.